YouTube, what's the word, man? It is LST Court. I am back with another video. I gotta play the breakdown to y'all, right? Hold on, let me put the face track on. Bro, listen, I have a play to break down to you guys, okay? So over the last month, I would say like a month and a half, 2 months, I've been heavily focused on pushing the brand in person. Nothing against the online aspect, but we've definitely made a big impact online. We have a good following online. And I know that the in-person connection is something that you cannot sacrifice, bro. Like when it comes to building a brand, you want to be able to have that in-person connection with your customers. So we've been prioritizing a lot of in-person marketing strategies recently. And that led us to getting into wholesale. And I've been realizing that wholesale is extremely beneficial, bro. Wholesale has been doing really, really good for us recently, and we're continuing to, expand with it. But wholesale has been really beneficial. So I want to break down exactly how we've been getting into the wholesale world, how you guys can get into the wholesale world if you're struggling with marketing when it comes to content creation and finding somebody reliable to run meta ads, all of those things, right? It can be a challenge. Influencer marketing, influencers are not responding to DMs, all of these things. There's money to be made outside, bro. So I want to break down exactly how we've been getting into the wholesale. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, bro. I have not made a video in a little while, so I apologize when I be going like ghost and then coming back, and I just been working, bro. I've been focused, I've been locked in. So, but nonetheless, man, this is gonna be a good video. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we about to get right into it, man. Let's get it. Boom. How I jumped into this play was I pretty much went in anywhere from like 15 to 20 different stores, bro. And I've been pretty much going on the Easter egg hunt. Going to stores, going inside, having a conversation with whoever's in charge, presenting products, adding value, talking highly of the brand, and getting these stores to, essentially purchase wholesale with me, right? Now, is it that easy? No. Some of the stores argue, okay, well, we only do consignment, and this, and that, and the third. And having a winning product that has results, I think is going to definitely help you guys in this process. So if you do have a winning product, then putting that winning product in stores is going to be smart, because you can show the store analytics, and the analytics are important, right? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. So I can come in the store and say whatever I want to say about my product, but if I go into the store and I actually show this store, hey, this product has made us $112,000. This product has made us $60,000. That store now sees those results, right? And from there, I mean, like I said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. They can take those numbers and then make their decision on if they want to put us in their store. And so that's exactly what I've been doing, bro. I'll go into the store, I'll make my pitch. Obviously, we don't get told yes every time, right? But having an appealing brand online and having some type of data to back what we are advocating for has been helping us. And so we've been getting in stores, right? And pretty much with these stores, we have a minimum order quantity, so a minimum amount of pieces that the store can place an order for. Okay, so we'll go in, we'll have a conversation. Sometimes they'll go ahead and get things going right on the spot. Other times it's like a follow-up process. So on a day-to-day basis, I'm just simply going to these stores, visiting, checking in, whatever the case may be, to see if we can finalize things. Okay, and so it's been doing really well, bro. Everybody's attention is so distracted to the online side of things, to the point where everybody's forgotten about the in-person. Like, everybody's so brainwashed to making money online that nobody has taken into consideration, oh, I can actually go outside and put my products in stores and, like shake hands and really sell my products. Or they only think that the only way to sell in person is like pop-up shops, streetwear market, different things of that nature. And that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? You got resale stores where you can put your products in these stores, and now your product is next to Supreme. Now your product is next to Rick Owens. And this is adding value to the product, right? And so and I saw this happen in real time, because like for Rebellion, right? I'm revamping my foundation for Rebellion. So we're taking a slightly different approach. Rebellion is going to be an American luxury niche wear brand. Rebellion is the second brand, for anybody who doesn't know, that I'm going to be building up in front of you guys to show you guys that I can, even build a new brand in today's time and how to go about building a new brand in today's time. Because when I started, it was 2021, right? And so now that's 4 years later. And I want to also show you guys how you can build a brand right now, right? And so, like I said, Rebellion is American luxury niche wear. So that luxury part, we needed to raise our prices. So our t-shirts, I raised them to $120. Now I'm doing all of these things behind the scenes, not thinking that anybody is going to actually place an order for the products. And somebody placed an order for the products, right? And two people actually, they ended up buying the t-shirt for $120. Now, mind you, we have no content out right now. We have no influencers rocking pieces. We have no ads running, nothing, right? There's no real reason for anybody to be coming and purchasing a $120 t-shirt. And so what I realized is that we did put some of the products in the stores, right? So not only am I getting the traction from the in-person, people shopping in the stores, but I'm also getting traction from people going, seeing the pieces in the stores, and later finding us on social media and shopping on our website and buying the pieces for $120. Why? Because they went inside of that store. The store added value to my product. Now when they find my brand, they hold me on a higher pedestal. They relate me to those, really high fashion streetwear brands. And I'm able to maximize on that, man. So it's night and day difference that I'm seeing when it comes to wholesale and direct to consumer. Direct to consumer is like, you're just, I saw this dude say something. He said it's easier to make a lot of money, right? It's easier to make a lot of money in a little bit of time than it is to make a little bit of money in a lot of time. So a little bit of money over consecutive periods of time, right? Versus making a lot of money at one time. It's easier to do that. And that made perfect sense because it literally is. If you think about, direct to consumer, it's like I have to make all of these small orders. I have to get all of these small orders to amount to a large amount, right? Versus wholesale, all I need is one transaction, easy, smooth transaction, one store to buy, 200 units, and I just made X amount of dollars, right? And so I make a large amount of money in a smaller amount of time, and it makes the world of sense. You don't have to deal with customer service. You don't have to update anybody. You don't have to deal with chargebacks. Like none of those aspects, right? Now, obviously, we're still going to give a big attention to our community and our online presence, but we're definitely going to start to shift, I feel, and really prioritize the wholesale play and the in-person play. You know what I'm saying? Establishing in person and building a more, sustainable and long-term, right, and consistent flow of income, right? Because anybody that has done direct to consumer, bro, you can have a 30K month, and then you can have a month that's a 10K month, and you can have another month that's a 15K month, and it can be very, it can fluctuate a lot, right? Because you're selling to individuals. And so, yeah, man, wholesale is a great play, bro. Like I said, we're just simply going into these stores, having these conversations, and planting the seed, and as long as you're doing that, man, then you'll see the results, I think, and you'll grow. That's the influencer marketing. So everybody's trying to DM these influencers and all of that stuff, but it's like the best way to catch them is putting the product in front of them and letting them choose. And if they choose your product, then at that point, you don't need to beg them to do a promo. You don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Because you're putting your product in the right place and they're buying it. They are buying it. And so I'm not going to disclose the name of the person that I talked to, but I was at one of my stores restocking them on inventory. And I spoke to somebody and he was coming and doing some drop-offs and collecting some money. And he said that he had made he's making around like $300,000 monthly from wholesale alone, right? Like that's not even online. $300,000 wholesale. And I mean, you think at least, half of that, if not a little bit more maybe, is profit. So you're talking about 150, minimum profit, 150,000. It's like, you can't lose. You know what I mean? Like you literally cannot lose, bro. So it's so exponential. You got so many stores everywhere. And like I said, bro, you need just one good product. You get one good product inside of a store, then you can expand fast. So yeah, man, I wanted to plant that seed in you guys' brain so you guys can potentially use that strategy. As I continue to master it, and get better with it and find new things out about it as I hit the ground this summer. I'll continue to relay those things over to you all so you guys can stay up to date. But I'm always giving y'all up to date strategies, bro. I'm never like holding the plate from y'all until I make X amount with it. Like, nah, bro. I want us to all eat. So everything that I do in the now moment, I'm literally feeding it to y'all, and y'all are gonna be able to see me grow with the strategy as I feed it to y'all. So super excited to go on this journey with the wholesale. And I'm super excited to share it with you guys. So I'll be documenting all of this. I'll probably go visit some of my stores within this next like couple of days and just record it so I can get it on the YouTube video. So if you guys want that video, man, comment down below. All right, make sure you guys comment down below. And then, like I said, man, make sure you guys subscribe, like this video. And yeah, I'll get a second video, part 2 of this, when I go into the stores and show the pieces in the stores, so you guys can actually see what that looks like live. So other than that, man, that's it, bro. That's the wholesale play. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. I'm gonna start making more consistent content because I have been extremely inconsistent. But I'm gonna start making more consistent content. But other than that, man, if you guys have any other questions, any other topics you guys want me to talk about, y'all can comment them. And I love y'all, man. I'll keep working. Let's get it.